Hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Surviving Mars in our Nova Roma series. We are bringing a new load of colonists down. We also just sent off some fresh rare metals to Earth to continue to make us some money, which has been going really well over the past couple of episodes. We need the new colonists because we need more workers for our electronics factory, as well as more researchers in general, and we have more on the way, thankfully.
Sector scanned.
We are continuing to scan some of the local sectors. There are still some residences available in 2 of the domes that I have. The original dome is full, but people are mostly finding their way about to the required jobs as needed. Alright, so we may well have another dome out here, possibly just a standard-sized dome like the ones we've already built in the meantime, because I've got so much extra power. I've got some additional oxygen, and I've got water. I mean, I just think there's, especially now that I've built the water reclamation systems, I think it would probably be wise to go ahead and continue to expand while we wait for more technology to finish. So let's make sure the dome is close enough, first of all. Yeah, see, this is also going to be able to work the other metal deposits in the area, as long as it is, in fact, close enough, which it now is. So...
research complete.
Yeah, I think I like it there. All right, good. Extractor amplification just finished. That's good news. So my metal extractor and rare metals extractor are going to be better off now. We have 5 buildings not working. Which ones? Oh, hello. We've got a water extractor. It needs a little bit of love, as do some of my wind turbines, which I have a bunch of now. Not surprising. I'm going to continue with the original style buildings. I can, of course, build domes that look like this if I wanted to. But I might save those for some of the more advanced domes. Just to have, you know, this is more of a classic sci-fi, you know, basic Mars dome. And since these are the first domes being built as part of the Nova Roma colony, I like the idea of keeping it simple to begin with. That's my thinking at present, if that makes sense. Alright, so this is completely within building range, and we're going to have a new metal extractor and a new rare metals extractor pretty soon. This one is not quite as good of a... yeah, it's not quite as nice. As this one. This is a very high grade rare metals deposit, whereas this is average grade. So I assume it's not worth as much. Alright, since extractor amplification finished, we are now working on low-G drive. So all of our drones will be faster as a result of that. And also, let me go ahead and, actually, even before we do that, let's do systematic training and then work on low-G drive. I hope I didn't just cancel all of my progress on low-G drive. If that's the case, that needs to be changed. That's ridiculous, but that's okay. We didn't make much progress in it. The ability to build drone hubs manually is probably a good idea. Improving rocket travel time to and from Earth by 50%? Yes. Let's go ahead and queue that up as well. And then the research provided by sponsor, let's do that even before low-G drive. Okay. I can also go ahead and we can click the outsource button for the first time. Let's do that. So this is going to be, in the next 5 sols, we're going to get basically... hang on. Oh. I have completely misunderstood this. So this is a way to get funding. Basically, we are doing research for Earth, and it gives us money. Outsource research to Earth. Well, no. I see what it's saying. If you want to outsource our research, we have to give 200 million, and we get more beakers. See, that the language there makes it sound like you're sending research to Earth, but when you're outsourcing to Earth, that means you're sending the work, but you're still the beneficiary. So... let's click it either way. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what happened. So now we have 870 research per sol. And projects will finish a lot faster. Okay, that's the first time I've done that, even though I've been playing a lot in recent days. First time for everything. 895 research per sol. Good God. It's awesome. So much better than we were just a few episodes ago. We were still at 200 a few episodes ago. I was just not managing that as closely as I could have. Also, we are getting to a point where these apartments will be ready. And we'll have room for a bunch more colonists. As a matter of fact, I can probably order more. How many... I don't have any more engineers, but I have some geologists and botanists and medics available. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna launch another load of colonists. Because we got room for them. So we've got 2 rockets full of colonists on the way at present. Besides, right now, how many do we have? 79?
Fault reported.
We need to have 200 by Sol 100, so we may as well start bringing them in en masse. Colony is more self-sufficient. I just need to make sure that my resource surpluses stay ahead of colony growth. That is the challenge in these games.
Funding received.
Nice. Okay, so our resource rocket is on its way back as well. We have 3 rockets on the way at present. And plenty of fuel. Where is this fuel sitting? I just feel like I have a pile of fuel somewhere that's not being very well transported. It's mainly sitting here. Why is that? That's why. I just figured it out. Most of my fuel is sitting on a depot that is not easily accessible. Hang on, let's see how far this one can reach. Where is that? Now, here you are. This is our farthest depot here. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is... yeah. Design flaw. We're going to put you here. And we are going to delete this fuel depot completely. It's not going to remove that fuel. The fuel will stay there. The drones will slowly move it over to a new depot, and that will allow me to move the fuel over here a lot faster. Okay, some of our new colonists have arrived. Let's see, best place to land them is probably here now. And they will go to whichever dome they are best suited to work and live in automatically.
New colonists have arrived.
Good. Research per sol is up to 957. And also, daily production with just 2 shifts of rare metals is up to 4.7. Let's check our polymers. Polymers, where are you? Here you are. Still 1.5 over here, so a little bit less enthusiasm for our polymer production. I might land the next rocket over here to see if maybe they might prefer living in this dome, but the issue is that there are no spaces in this dome. This dome's completely full. Let me check again what I set up here. I told scientists not to live here. Engineers I want to encourage to live here. Geologists I want to encourage to live here. Botanists, yes. Medics I'm not encouraging, but there are still 4, so okay. You know, one thing I could do... Hang on. We've got 3 medics living here. Do I have a dome where there are fewer than 3 medics? No, there's actually plenty of medics in every dome at the moment. Unless I'm looking at those numbers wrong, let me check. No, I'm not. That's just the people in this dome. By the way, yes, the domes do have names.
Complete.
If you haven't seen that. All right, systematic training is done. So what was that again? Actually, don't remember. I think it was one of these. Yes, scientists and botanists have +10 performance. So now we have 1,117 research per sol, given that we just gave them that boost. And we're now going to do the Earth-Mars initiative, which will give us another 100 research per sol. So our research game has just been completely upended in just the past few episodes. And then low-G drive will make all of our drones faster. Plasma rocket will make Earth to Mars travel faster. Things are just going to get more fun. And look what we have access to. It's the shuttle hub. I'm going to queue that up right now. It's going to be a while before we finish it. Or will it, because we have that much research per sol. It's pretty nice. Let's see how the new fuel hub is doing. So they are slowly transferring fuel over to it. It's going to take a while before it's fully effective. But what we've done there is we've just made the fuel more accessible to drones from this hub. Before, it wasn't. It was out of reach. As a matter of fact, so is that universal hub. There's no reason that should be there. Hang on, let me double check to make sure I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, that should not be there at all. That is amazingly bad placement. It's amazingly bad. Yes, much better. So let's go ahead and delete that too. The drones will take care of moving all that stuff over. And then resource transfer between the far original side of the base and the newer side of the base should be better, including their ability to repair things. Speaking of that, a machine parts depot might not be the worst thing around here. Apparently I also need a dumping site here, so I'll go ahead and throw that down. Give these drones something else to do with that regard. Alright, our passengers have arrived. Second load of passengers have arrived, so we're going to bring them down here. Where am I going to land you? I think I will land you here next to this rocket.
Cable fault reported.
And they'll go wherever they are needed. Research personnel might be about to go up again. We'll see.
Milestone achieved.
We have 100 colonists on Mars.
Colonists have arrived.
And research personnel went up for a moment, but I think because the daytime ended, we lost
Sector
some of the
scanned.
extra.
Anomaly found.
Hello.
Select a sector to scan.
Let's go ahead and check that one out. It looks like we're done scanning with the sectors we were looking at before. Let's keep looking up in this direction. And you are sitting on your hands. What else can you do? This is where the polymer was. I got all excited about finding the polymer here, and we haven't fully harvested it yet. Should be sitting around on the ground somewhere, I think. Where was it? Isn't there? That's some metal. Is that the polymer? There it is. I mean, it's not as important as the metal, though, so I'm going to have them just load this for now. Need to make sure both of these guys have orders, because so far, they have a lot more they could be doing. Let's actually create a second metal depot here, just to make sure that there is room for them to bring whatever they need to bring over here. Okay, now you come this direction and do the same, but with a different deposit. You're coming to that one, that's right. So that's the one that's available. Click. And go. I wish there was a way to automate them a little bit more, but I do like the aspect of that which allows me to control that resource income a little bit. You just have to stay on top of it. As long as you're on top of it, you're good. So food income is a little dicey at the moment, probably because we don't have any farms built yet. All right, you are ready to take off, because I think rocket refueling is finally proceeding as quickly as it should. Now, what's the deal here with supplies? I think I probably need to up the priority on this dome to where it gets built faster, because we need a farm running in this new dome. I think we have enough colonists now to where food is starting to drain a little bit faster than I can afford, which is a problem. So let's make sure we handle that. This dome is completely, actually it's not completely full, but one thing I need to do is go ahead and get rid of these quarters here. Do I have enough room for that? I do. So I'm going to get rid of those, and we'll have some new space here to play with. Yep. So those colonists should have resettled in those apartments. Very good. That will reduce their comfort somewhat, given that they're in more cramped living quarters. That's okay. Looks like there's a little bit of a worker shortage here. Why is that? Do you not have botanists set as important? You should. Are they all just working other buildings? Are there botanists working in the... They just might not be working at the moment. Or are there botanists working here? No? Not sure why they're not there. They might be working this. I bet you that's what it is. Yep. They're working the central tower. So I might need to eventually get some high-rises built in these domes as well. Maybe. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Right now...
We've just found Beagle 2.
Oh, wow.
Or at least what's left of it.
Over the years, over two-thirds of the missions sent to Mars ended in disaster. The tragic course of events, attributed to bad luck, human error, or simply to the inevitability of shooting blind in the dark, had created a dark humor revolving around the great galactic ghoul which feeds on exploration probes and the mystery of the Martian Triangle. One of the best-equipped probe missions to Mars was Beagle 2, which failed dramatically in the last minutes before landing. Failed by the parachutes and the treacherous Martian atmosphere, the brave little probe crashed at fatally high speed against the red desert. So we got a 10% tech boost to all robotics techniques, or technologies, rather. Pretty nice. Now, it looks like I am a little bit full on waste rock storage here. Is that because... yeah, the waste rock storage is slightly out of range of the drones in the area. So I will need a second drone hub, and I don't have the ability... I did order some prefab drone hubs, so that will at least help me partially fix the problem. Let's see, where's the best place to have a new drone hub? Out here is probably best to continue to service building the colony out in this direction. So we're going to put you here, and power cable should be all we need. Speaking of that, I have not yet set this thing up to be connected when it comes online. Yeah, can't put the power down while that's going. That's fine. God, I so wish you could do that. That'd be funny. But you can't. So let's see. What would... that works. And we need pipes.
Research complete.
Good. The Earth-Mars Initiative. Good Lord, words is done. So we have 1,262 research per sol. We do have some outsourcing still happening, still helping us at the moment, and that is part of the reason we're doing so phenomenally. But even without that, oh, holy crap. We really have, looks like, a need for some machine parts to get out here, but it looks like it's being mostly managed. Let's see what's going on in this direction. What are you carrying? You're carrying concrete. Now you guys need to bring machine parts out here. That's what's needed. So let's figure out what's going on with the supply of machine parts to our power production, because our power production is starting to go into the toilet. What is the issue here? We are producing just 2 per day. So our machine parts factory has actually gone way downhill. For whatever reason, people are not working as much. Why is that? What are you doing instead? You're not working the polymer factory. You're not even really working the metals extractor. Where are the colonists in this dome? Seriously. What jobs do they have? I mean, there's one unemployed. No, that's in another dome, though. 42 vacant work slots. No children will be born. The average comfort of all fertile couples is too low. Interesting. What in the world is happening? I mean, it is the middle of the night, so maybe that's the issue. But I mean, our daily production is still crap. I would still be able to see where all of my colonists were working. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I do not know where these colonists are. Are they working in another building, even though we decided that that's not a thing? Hang on, let's just look at the colonists here, one at a time, that live here. So he works at that hydroponic farm. Okay. You work at that hydroponic farm. No, there's only one person that works at that hydroponic farm. So, I don't know, I kind of smell a bug. I do, I kind of smell a bug, because colonists should be taking more of these jobs at the moment, and they're just not. For whatever reason. I could assign colonists to jobs manually. Let's see, you're an engineer. So you're working at the polymer factory. Tell you what, you work there. And then what else? And you're working at the diner. Tell you what, you work at the machine parts factory too, man. I need people to put out machine parts. Not quite sure what the issue is. Okay, so that's the first problem, is that we're not putting out that many. Second problem is when they get put out, where are they going? They're going out here. Now, I don't have a machine parts depot out here, and I should probably set one up because this is the closest production point. So let me go ahead and put one here. And now with that being done, these drones need to be able to access any machine parts. So we'll build one here. And then that would be in range of these guys. So that should solve the problem right there, assuming that enough machine parts are available. So we may have to order some more from Earth. As a matter of fact, it might be a good idea to go ahead and just get some right now. I'll see if these are going up versus down. And that might help answer some of the question. We're waiting on more concrete before our fourth dome can be built. And our next drone hub as well. How's the scanning going? Still scanning up there. Yeah, the machine parts factory is, I mean, it's working. It's just not putting out very much at all. I think I'm going to need to do more.
Research complete.
Okay, good. Low G drive, that's going to improve the speed of all of our drones. Now we're going to go for plasma rocket so that all of our rockets go to and from Earth a little bit faster. And then we might make some additional decisions after that. We have the Eternal Fusion breakthrough available, but we don't have, you know, let me research factory amplification before I go for CO2 jet propulsion. Those shuttles look cool. I can't wait to see more from them. But for now, I need to get my machine parts situation worked out. Matter of fact, just so I don't develop a huge problem right now, let's go ahead and order some cargo. I'm going to just bring a bunch down. 30's fine. Let's bring a few more electronics just for good measure. Okay, they're on the way. Really confused about that. I'm not sure why I'm not seeing my colonists working 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah.
We have a food shortage.
Yeah, now we have a food shortage. That's what I was afraid of. We need to get a farm built here, so I guess I can go ahead and do that. I was going to do that earlier. So we're going to get that started. Shouldn't take too long. It just takes concrete to build a farm.
Sector scanned.
And we might have to just set it to put out wheat for a moment. Machine parts is one of the most fundamental supplies that, I mean, and you can see why. I mean, look what's happening to our wind turbines at the moment. Machine parts are absolutely essential as a supply chain. These buildings both don't have food at the moment, so they're screaming at me. We have 1 starving colonist. And 20 buildings not working. That's all of these going bad because we're out of machine parts. But thankfully our rocket is 50% of the way here. And that's, again, without the speed upgrade. So, alright. Well, I hate to end the episode on a cliffhanger, but I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to get that shipment. I'm going to drop it right by these guys out here, and then we can bring the machine parts inward as needed, but we're going to fix all of these first. And then beyond that, it's a matter of continuing to figure out what the heck is going on in this dome. I mean, I just don't know. It's mind-blowing. Hang on. Where do you live? No, you live in this... I'm just making sure that there aren't people working here that live in another dome, because I thought we agreed that that wasn't possible. But I just don't know where the other workers are. Are they playing hooky? Are they sleeping because some of them have night shifts? I don't know. We'll figure it out in the next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.